Hi besties, spring sprung and so did my eyeshadow. Here's a little close-up of the look. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jan. I use she, her pronouns, and I only do it for the girls, the gays, and the theys. I finally put on nail polish, y'all. I'm growing. While you're here, besties, please check out the links in my link tree. I have several links to support the humanitarian crises happening in Tigray, Ethiopia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Sudan, as well as Haiti. I also have some immigration resources linked in my bio as well as some Palestinian families that I am trying to raise money for, so if you can't donate, please share this video. Also, if you're new here, please comment down below what your favorite springtime activity is. Me personally, I like going to the pool. My parents' apartment has a pool, so love dipping in the pool, love going to the beach. Spring, summertime activity, maybe you like going jellyfish hunting, I don't know, but like comment it down below. I want to know. If you'd like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, besties, so I'm gonna go in with my Kara Beauty Like Totally palette. I'm gonna take this shade right here called Hair Flip. Now, some of these are pressed pigments, so I wanna be very careful with how I work with them. I did not set the paint pot on my eye. I'm just gonna go in and pat. I'm leaving the center blank, so I'm gonna do like a halo moment, but I'm just patting that on the inner and the outer. Just like that. We're just kind of laying down the shape that we want. And I left the paint pot unset because since some of these are pressed pigments, they're gonna lay better on top of the sticky base. Like, okay, besties, that's what we're looking like. I do want to pull in some green for this look. So I'm going to take my Jolie Beauty Carnevil palette and we're going to take some of these lighter greens up here. So I'm going to take Ariel right here because it's a beautiful like minty green color that I think will look really pretty. I might also go in with Creepy. I think I'm going to take a mixture of these two. So I'm just going to take it on a shader brush that looks like this. So I'm going to take Ariel first and put that down just in the center right there. But I will darken it up because this is a little bit light. And then I'm going to take some of Creepy on top, which is slightly deeper. It's more of like a grass green. Okay. So this is pretty, but it's not really giving the shade that I want. So I'm going to take my Colourpop Hocus Pocus 2 and we're going to take Cursed down here. This one just on my finger. Yeah. And that's got a little bit of some sparkle too, which we love here. Okay, besties, that's what we're looking like. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just kind of blend the edges because I don't want it to be like so stripy in the crease. I obviously want it to be a halo eye everywhere else, but we're just kind of going to blend those edges. Alrighty, besties, that's what we're looking like. I'm really in love, but I do want to bring some depth into the crease. So I think I'm going to take Savage down here, which is this one. I believe that this one is also a pressed pigment, and we're going to use this brush just lightly. Like, I don't want it to be full opacity of this beautiful kind of maroony pink shade. I just want it to be a little, like, bring a little bit of depth to the crease. Just patting that out. And then just along the edges for some definition. I'm just gonna pat that in. I'm gonna take some of Claws down here as well, which is this one. It looks like super red, but it's like a pinky red. It's like a raspberry. So, just very lightly. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush, just like a big blending brush, and blend her out. Okay, besties, that's what we're looking like. I am going to take some of Rocket, which is this one, just because I think I want to deepen up the pink that's on the lid. So I'm just taking that on my same fluffy brush. I just feel like it makes it like less pastel. So I'm just taking that basically just on the tips of my brush. Yes, I could do this with a flat shader brush, but what would be the fun in that? Where's the challenge in that? Yeah. I really like how that looks. Okay, besties, that's what we're looking like. I love it. I do need to add some sparkle though. So I want to take this shade from the Cara Beauty Mega Glitz palette. Y'all know this is like my favorite glitter palette. I want to take this shade called So Sour. So I'm actually just going to take that on my ring finger because I don't want it to be like super concentrated, and I'm just going to press that in. Oh, look at that. Look at, it's freaking bats. Okay, besties, I have prepped my lower lash line with my MAC paint pot. I am going to go into the Jackie Aina Anastasia palette, and I'm going to take Pinker. Just on a flat shader brush. It's just like a slightly darker pink. And like I said, I'm just going to pat that in just lightly. For that centerpiece, I think I actually want to take some of Unusual, which looks like this. I'm just going to pop that in the center. I don't know. Maybe all over, probably all over, very lightly. See, I just think it looks cool. I see a shade like this and I want to do a look with it every single day of my life. I don't know, I kind of love that. I know it got messy, I'll clean it up. I'm gonna take some of Rotten Candy down here, which is this teal. I don't know, I'm having a vibe, and I'm taking that on my middle finger on the outer corner. Maybe the inner, like, I don't know. I'm getting like a cotton candy vibe, and that's kind of where I want to go with it. So I'm just gonna take that and just whoop. I don't know, I kind of love it. Low-key, it's giving like cotton candy, kind of mermaidy vibes. I need a black liner. I'm going to actually take my NYX Epic Wear liner. This is my favorite long wearing eyeliner. This is in pitch black because I don't want it to get like smudgy. So I'm just going to take that on my waterline just for some definition. And I'm going to tightline my top too. It's just like a very subtle difference, but I feel like it makes a difference. Alrighty, besties, that's what we're looking like. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera and come back. If you would like to see exactly how I do my base routine or like a whole separate video on that, please let me know down in the comments. It's just not going to be in this video for time purposes. I have so much to tell you, besties. Let's go top to bottom. For my lashes, I did my Kiss number 11s. I love these. For my inner corner highlight, I took the Cara Beauty like Totally palette and I took Bestie up here, and I love it. For my cheeks, I wanted to keep it pink, so I took my Courtney Quarantine Mob Beauty M150 Cream Clay Blush. This girly right here, as you can see, I used it a little bit lighter than its full opacity, but it is absolutely gorgeous, especially when it's blended out. It just looks like that. For my highlighter, I actually just went in with my Half Magic Glitter Puck and Dopamine Sparkle. She's a rose gold goddess. I didn't actually go in with like any other powder highlighters. I just felt like with the blush looking the way that it did, I just needed a little bit of glitter on top. So that's what I did. My lips are also fairly simple. I took my Mob M1990 lip liner, which is just this like beautiful kind of pinky nude. And then I took Tegan Rice's M174, which is called Paradox, in the center. And I just love it. I didn't want to do too much with the lips because I wanted the eyes to be the focus, but I was really feeling this frosty pink vibe. If you've made it to the end of this video, you're my favorite person in the entire world. I love you so much. Thanks for watching, besties, and I will see you in the next one.